Realtors, what are some things to keep in mind when you are doing an extended closing period for a client? Number one, your borrower may be pre-approved based on 30-day pricing, meaning an interest rate that would be locked for 30 days. What's the big deal with this? Well, 30-day pricing is typically better than 45 or 60-day pricing. And maybe your borrower barely qualifies with that 30-day lock. And if the lock is any longer, then the interest rate could be higher and maybe their debt to income ratio no longer works. Now, you could wait to get within 30 days of closing to do that 30-day lock, but we don't know for certain that pricing will be stable for that long. Maybe rates will be higher then. Either way, you should be in touch with the loan officer to make sure that this will not pose a problem. The other thing is credit reports are only good for about 120 days. Now, you can always re-pull a credit report, but things can change over time, right? Credit scores can go down. You may want to just check in with the loan officer first and maybe have them re-pull credit if the closing period is going to be very long. Re-pull credit before getting under contract. Another thing is you may want to check in with the lender to see when they are going to order an appraisal. Typically, we like to order appraisals right out of the gate, right? We want to get out ahead of things. We want to complete tasks on time. But if we have 60 or 90 days to order an appraisal, maybe there's some strategic advantage to waiting. If you think there should be some favorable comps that could be closing, you may just want to give your loan officer a heads up to hold off on pulling the trigger on that appraisal. The final word of caution would be that sometimes borrowers get complacent when they have an extended closing period. Maybe they have some vacation scheduled in between. It can be hard to get in touch with them. I think it really helps when a realtor helps to reinforce to the borrower, we want to get to work early, get it out of the way, despite the fact that maybe it seems like we have a lot of time before finishing up that mortgage.